Free your mind now. Be part of People's Pan-African Parliament, the Pan-African Pyramid Debate with your speaker, Andrew Irumba Katusabe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Welcome to another edition of the Pan-African Pyramid Show. This is the true Pan-African Parliament, your People's Parliament here that sits every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. at Fairway Hotel. The speaker is Andrew Irumba Katusabe. And I'm glad this evening I'm joined by distinguished comrades here, but also more important, Brigadier General Felix, who is our spokesperson of the Uganda People's Defense Forces. Every struggle that has happened in the world, it is the youth that always are involved. However, after delivering the struggle, normally the youth are the peripheral now. So you are normally collateral damages. But we want to see how better can we really be part of the development of our continent in terms of security. Because the youth must not only be used in other spheres, but also let us see how we can develop our own continent in a positive manner. How do we contribute to ensure its regional security? I found the Brigadier General Felix, the podium is here. Let's listen to you for the next 15 minutes.
Africa is the cradle of mankind. Man started from here. And two, when you look at the map of the world, you realize Africa is at the center. Right? So every continent broke away from Africa or drifted away from Africa through continental drifting. Then why is Africa behind? The answer lies in what we have. A good climate, rich natural resources. Because these are available, therefore, we don't ask our minds. Now three, those words that I'm talking about become the source of our enemies coming here. Today as we speak, Africa is the only continent with natural resources. The rest are exhausted. And so, they must come here. The Chinese are here, the Russians, the Indians, the Turks, the French, the English, the Americans, the Belgians, the French. The Brazilians also have started coming. Africa now is the only continent that still produces organic food. The rest has been adulterated with chemicals in the name of boosting productivity and production.
Free your mind now.
So the point I'm making, Africa is meant to remain as backward as it is by the North. I understand my language. Meant to be. So they must make you remain poor and disorganized. So where do they start from? The mind. So the telephone you are carrying is actually an indoctrination tool. Each time you are seeing things on the screen, you are meant to believe that's how life is in the United States. So nice, so rosy. They have over 40 million people that live on the street, that sleep on the streets. I was in Washington in February 2018, and you know that's winter time. People are lying in the winter, just covered with the boxes. These paper boxes. You live with the comfort of the warmth of Africa that you are going for better life. Misery. So the reason why Africa remained behind, of course, you know, first of all, slave trade. Secondly, colonialism. Colonialism disrupted the state formation in Africa. And so, at independence, every country you talk about inherited a headless state. In the political economy, we call it a decapitated state. Now, a decapitated state can't think. Are we together? No wonder the post-independence governments added no value. They simply propagated what they had inherited from the colonialists. Dictatorship, expecting answers from the Muzungu, and changing nothing of what they formed. Why? In many of the places, the rightful heirs to independence are not the ones who receive instruments of independence. So starting point, sir, for the youth to be useful for security of the region is to understand who is the enemy.
So isn't that mindset change?
That's where I'm going, sir. Two is to appreciate who you are, yourself. Because unless you love yourself, you can't love your country.
Free your mind now.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love your neighbor. You can't give what you don't have. That's the starting point. So when we keep on thinking that somebody else has the solutions for our problems, we are daydreaming. The solutions lie with each one of us. Three, those who inherited independence saw themselves as a conveyor belt. A conveyor belt. No wonder they can't be the source of solutions now. 6, the education system. The education you have been given, the education I was given, is to make us regurgitate what the white man wants us to regurgitate. So in the process, you will never think of anything outside the school system. And so, you enter senior 1, North America prairies. What are prairies? What are they growing? Wheat. Has a Mkonjo seen wheat? No. Has a Mchika in Kamari seen wheat? No. But that's the one you are studying in senior 1. When you are beginning to understand. Senior 2, where have you gone? Manchuria, China. You follow how we are being the best.
We are following.
Senior 2, where?
So
You have moved from the prairies of North America, you have gone to China. Senior 3, the Rhinelands. Back now to Europe. Then in senior 4, where you have only 2 terms, you start Africa. Then you study East Africa. Then you study Uganda in a period of 3 months. So in short, you know nothing about your own continent, you know nothing about your region, but you are more informed about Manchuria, about the prairies and the pampas.
But I find even in the exam of senior 4, they will not bring the Uganda and stuff like that.
Exactly.
They will bring the other.
The point I'm making is that the emphasis is put elsewhere. Everybody today.
And you leaders are aware of this.
Just a moment.
What are you doing about it?
Just a moment.
Okay.
You think the things I'm talking about I was taught in classroom 5 years later? Mr. Speaker, you think the things I'm speaking I was taught by my school teacher?
No.
All I have had to do my own research. Because for me, I believe when you get annoyed, you reject your condition and look for a better way of improving on yourself. And the first problem was the security forces in Africa, illiterates. To join the army, they recruited only illiterates.
Yeah.
To join the police and the prisons, senior 4 leavers, up to drop out. So you have a security force that will only obey orders without questioning where you are going. So what happened? They turned on their own people. They turned on who? Their own people. Hence, government is seen as a stranger, as a foreign entity. I don't know that I'm communicating correctly.
Yes, very well. We are very attentive.
So, for the youth to be useful to their continent, to be useful to your region, the starting point, appreciate who you are.
Yes.
That I am the solution to my problems.
Free your mind now.
So, appreciate who you are. 1, 2, disagree with your conditions. 3,
Disagree with your condition.
with your conditions you live in. 3, build bridges, not walls, with each other. alliances of people with the same thinking. 4, seek knowledge. Seek knowledge. 5, love work. The Bible is very clear. I don't know for Quran. The Bible is very clear. If you don't work, you should not eat. But most importantly, work is self-fulfillment. When you work, that's when you raise your capabilities. But how will you raise your capabilities when the first thing in the morning you're on social media? So, ladies and gentlemen, me, I came to annoy you because I'm not looking for votes. Neither am I looking for a bride to marry. That Africa's youth have the power to change Africa. Mine is not to lament about Lumumba, but they can only change Africa after changing their mindset, after believing in themselves, believing they have the resources we need to change our lives, and 3, demanding of accountability from those that lead our governments.